So with the recent confirmation that Amazon Studios, aka Jeff Bezos, has now got full creative control of the Bond franchise, we now know that there's going to be a much bigger universe created for our character of James Bond 007. And I, for one, welcome it. I'm all for it. I actually am working on a video right now talking about the ideas I'd like to see for spin-offs, etc., an expanded universe. Some might hate it, others might love it. I think it's one of those things where people are looking at it straight away and thinking, here we go, a Marvel Cinematic Universe for James Bond. James Bond Jr., this, that, and the next thing. But you've got to be optimistic. And one of the ideas that I actually did talk about in my video is possibly coming true. So this comes from 007 Everything or Nothing page on Instagram, and they're just stating what the facts are of the news outlets. So this rumour came from The Sun. Again, we love The Sun, don't we? But other outlets have taken it upon themselves and been like, okay. So Florence Pugh could be playing Miss Moneypenny in a TV spin-off following the Amazon MGM Studios takeover. Wow. That's interesting. The show titled The Moneypenny Diaries, I love that title, I don't know why I love that title so much, is set to be the first of many dramas and could be a prequel with its 50s and 60s setting. So this also goes on to say that the diaries are penned by Samantha Weinberg under the pseudonym of Kate Westbrook. So it actually turns out, so before I actually, when I read this report, I was Googling things, and it turns out that the Moneypenny Diaries is actually a book, it's actually a series of books chronicling Moneypenny elsewhere in the James Bond universe. I didn't know that. So it turns out there's already established books, content that could inspire a TV show. So that could work. I mean, they did say, though, this, of course, is likely at this stage to be no more than speculation, although is the natural stunner Florence a good call, or would you see the perfect see it as a perfect casting? Or who do you see as a perfect casting? Now, Florence Pugh, I love Florence Pugh. I think she's a fantastic actress. I just love everything she's in, and I want to see her do more and more and more and more and more. I would love to see her play Miss Moneypenny in a prequel series set in the 50s and 60s, because that's a great setting. That's a tremendous setting. I mean, there's been fans calling out for the James Bond franchise to go back to that kind of setting, that old aesthetic setting where there's not much gadgets, phones, computers. It's all just about the wits, and I mean, there is obviously gadgets. There's just no computers and phones and tracking devices, all that kind of stuff. Well, there is to an extent. But yeah, I don't know, because I love the idea, but setting it in the 50s and 60s, like I said, I do love it, but it's a catch-22. I love it, but I don't love it, because then that would mean, is this all going to be part of the new James Bond universe? Or is it going to be its own thing? Is Miss Moneypenny going to be young in the new James Bond movies, or is she going to be older, a more mature woman? And this then could be the sort of prequel spin-off backstory to the Miss Moneypenny from the new films. Or they're going to just create this, and then when it comes to the actual Miss Moneypenny for the James Bond movies, wherever they go in the reboot, etc., it's a whole new person. Still young, but a whole new person. I don't know. It's interesting. I like it. I'm on the fence with it. I don't know. The fact that it's already a series of books is good. They've already got source material. They've already got source material to go off from, like the James Bond books, etc. But I don't know. Like I said, Florence Pugh, I love her, but I think Florence Pugh would be better off playing a Bond girl for the new James Bond, or possibly a female 00 agent who then has her own franchise. I don't know. It's a difficult situation to be put in, because nowadays when you say, oh, just cast her as a Bond girl because she's attractive, it sounds very misogynistic. Whereas you give her this, it might give her more to play with. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know how I feel. Now, the more I'm breaking it down, I'm like, I don't know. I've hit a brick wall. But anyway, what do you guys think? Are you guys all for this, or are you guys just thinking, fuck off? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.